Hi, Liberty's Teeth here, and welcome back to the Tin Hat Ranch channel. Welcome to part 5 of the Surviving a Nuclear Bomb series, Preventative Medicine. In this video, we are going to talk about potassium iodide, tell you what it is, why you need it, and hopefully answer all of your questions. So far in this series, we have focused on being prepared to survive through a nuclear event through knowledge. This part of the series will begin the portion of the series that will require you to be proactive. Potassium iodide is something that you're going to want to have before a radiological emergency. Trust me, it will be unavailable once an emergency begins. Many of you have heard about potassium iodide and its tie-in with a nuclear emergency and are wondering what all the fuss is about. Potassium iodide is probably the only medicine available that can directly thwart one of the effects of a nuclear disaster. In the event of a nuclear bomb or even a reactor meltdown such as Chernobyl, something called iodine-131 is released. Iodine-131 is a byproduct of the nuclear fission of plutonium and uranium. Iodine-131 emits beta particles, and if you remember from earlier in the series, beta emitters are dangerous when ingested or inhaled. Since a high percentage of the fallout from either a bomb or a meltdown is going to be radioactive iodine-131, your risk of ingesting it is quite high. Iodine-131 will also find its way into the food chain and can be ingested by eating products harvested after the event, or in cow's milk. The main issue with iodine-131 is that the human body cannot tell the difference between regular iodine and iodine-131. The thyroid uses iodine to make hormones, and iodine in the body is concentrated in the thyroid. Since the thyroid cannot tell the difference between regular iodine and iodine-131, this radioactive iodine settles in the thyroid and the gland is quickly irradiated, resulting in either a destroyed thyroid or a longer-term exponentially increased chance of thyroid cancer. When other forms of iodine are taken in large quantities, the thyroid will become saturated and will be unable to uptake any more. This is where potassium iodide comes into play. By taking potassium iodide, you flood the body with many times more than normal uptake of iodine. When exposed to iodine-131, after taking potassium iodide, your body cannot store more of it, and it is quickly excreted out of your body via the kidneys before it is able to do its damage. The first step in protecting yourself and your family against these risks is to have potassium iodide on hand in the event of a nuclear emergency. This is very simple. Head to your local drugstore and buy some. In most cases, you will probably have to order it. I recommend Iosat as it is the form that the U.S. government recommends. You can also order it directly from the link below, straight from the manufacturer. It is sold in single-person 14-day dose packets. Adults take one pill every day for 14 days. Children under the age of 18 or under 150 pounds can take half a tablet. Infants can take a quarter of a tablet dissolved in milk. The amount you wish to stock is dependent on how you feel your risk might be. For an isolated event, 14 days might be enough. If you're stuck in an area with fallout, you may have to take it much longer. In speaking directly to the manufacturer, they stated that it is safe to take Iosat for an extended period of time, specifically mentioning 6 to 8 weeks. Since the half-life of iodine-131 is 8 days, your exposure will be cut in half every 8 days. An interesting point that I have not been able to find any information on is the fact that iodine-131 will decay into regular iodine, and this will also be ingested. While it will not completely offsite the iodine-131, it can't hurt. In short, I cannot tell you how long to take it. The important fact is that you saturate your thyroid with regular iodine initially. Please remember to take potassium iodide only in a radiological emergency, as there are some possible side effects. So, an event has taken place. When do you take the potassium iodide? My advice would be to take it immediately upon the chance that you might possibly be exposed. Your body will need a few hours to process it, and you want to get it into your system. If you are close enough to see the flash of a bomb, my recommendation would be to take it as soon as possible. In other emergencies, such as a reactor meltdown, I would wait to hear confirmation of the release of fission materials. This brings us to the end of this installment of the Surviving a Nuclear Bomb series. I hope I've answered all your questions. If you have further questions, feel free to comment below and I will answer them. If you found this information to be useful, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.